Okay, welcome to another episode of GeekOutdoors.com, and on my continuing LG G5 coverage, I want to talk about now the actual performance of this device. So as you know, this runs the most powerful Qualcomm processor right now, the Snapdragon 820. It's got 4 gigs of RAM, micro SD card slot. Bottom line, this thing is a beast. It's also running Android 6.0, which is Marshmallow. Now, the performance that I'm going to be talking about is basically two types. One is your real-world usage performance, and the other is gaming. And then finally, maybe just a little bit of camera action in there as well, just to show you how fast it actually is. Now, as with any new phone, whenever you first get it, it's definitely going to be super fast. But the one thing that Android has always had a problem with, and I still think even despite this amazing hardware that we have, it's still a problem, is because over time Android does get slow. And I think this even occurs with modern phones right now, because it's not optimized, because there's so many different devices that are available for Android. So unlike Apple, Apple, they only have a few set of devices, so they could optimize it to the max for those phones. And also the way that Android is built, the actual programming layer on it is Java, and so Java is slower than what Apple uses, which I think is their Swift programming language, and a combination of other things as well. But that being said, I'm not going to run like Antutu or Quadrant or Geekbench, because honestly those doesn't really say anything about how you're going to be using it day to day. Now, in terms of like just swiping and so forth, opening up windows and everything else, this is fast, and that's to be expected. Your dollar comes up fast, and let me show you my, that's the only thing that was there, so let me clear that, so there's nothing there. So it's fast, and then in terms of your browser, let's go to the Chrome browser right here, and let's go to a site like The Verge. So okay, and as you can see, it depends on your internet, but it loads up pretty fast. Okay, and once the whole page loads up, everything's really fast, it's smooth, and so if you click on something, it's fast, and it should be, and on this screen it just looks really amazing. Everything's really easy to see, the text is clear, and I haven't, in terms of my brightness, it's not even to maximum, as you could see there. So your browsing experience is going to be great, and if you love reading on this, it's always going to be great, because a big screen helps a lot. It's a 5.3-inch screen, QHD screen, and so let me show you how fine the text is. If it could zoom in a little bit closer, see. So the text is really fine. Graphics there look really good. I mean, it's definitely helps to have this QHD screen here. So you're not gonna have any problems browsing and swiping around and opening up apps. Let's try a few apps. I'm gonna try. Let's try the Play Store. Loads up fairly quickly. Okay, you just click on something here. So that loads up quickly. And so you could open up. Let's open up. Let's try a Facebook app, or actually let's try Evernote. See, pretty quick there. So it's a fast, and it should be okay. And then one app that I use a lot is YouTube. So if I just click on there, pretty fast. And let's go ahead and look at a video real quick. And okay, let's look at something that's not copyrighted. Don't want to get in trouble there. Let me show you Big Bunny. I think that's an open source. So as you can see there, it's great. Now, one thing I did want to mention, like a lot of phones, like the iPhone, Samsung Galaxy, the speaker is on the bottom, and so whenever you hold it like this, it actually blocks the sound. You could hear that. You'll hear it more when you're actually watching movies or gaming, but I really hate the fact that this doesn't have front firing speakers like the HTC One or Moto X. And so as you can see, the qualities are really good. No problems. I mean, You watch a lot of videos, no problem. This can handle it. So performance great there. Let's go back to home. Okay, so let me go ahead and clear everything. Okay, so you know you're not gonna have any problems day-to-day use, and your camera extremely fast. You know, just open up right away. You take pictures. It's very fast. You know, if you're taking videos, you know, it's very fast. So, and you could even zoom in too while you're taking pictures. So, no problem with day-to-day use. Now, the one area that people who do like really powerful phones, the powerful users, they, besides the multimedia aspects, they want to game. They want to game a lot. You know, they want a video game. So, is this phone good for gaming? Well, that's pretty much an easy answer to that. It's awesome for gaming. I mean, it's got the most powerful hardware and it has a QHD screen. So let me show you a few. Okay, so we're gonna start with some, I guess, some favorites for testing graphics. So we're first gonna try Asphalt 8. And you know, obviously it's got to load it up and everything. So yep. And let's go ahead and play. And I don't want to do that. Okay. That's annoying. Okay, let's go ahead and play. To start playing. Okay, let's start. Okay. Okay, finally, let's start. And as you can see, it sounds really good, and it looks even better. So the load time there is taking a little while. You see the graphics there. You can see the graphics there. And but see what happens is, as soon as you have your hand over it when you're holding it, see it blocks the sound, which just sucks, you know. So if I take this out, it's loud. You're holding it, blocks the sound, you know. So you can see gaming performance excellent on that particular game. So you like racing, any type of simulator type games with this QHD screen, it's awesome. And also, you know, when you want to bring the menu back right there, the Android menu, you just swipe to the left and it goes back to the menu. Let's go back to home real quick. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and clear all that from here. Okay, let's try another game, Jetpack Joyride. This one loads a little bit, well, a lot faster. So I don't want to connect with Google. So, yeah, me on a jetpack, awesome. Oh yeah, collect those coins. So, you can see there, fast. Okay, another one that I like, Riptide GP2. And you know what, I mean, the actual speaker being down here, it really, to me, it really takes away from the gaming experience, because you know, you want the whole full experience as best as possible. So, you know, it's got amazing graphics and amazing power, but the sound is muffled, you know, so I wish I had front-firing speakers. So you can see, awesome. No problems at all handling this, okay? Go back. So another, definitely one of my favorites, Virtual Tennis. Now, you'll notice some games, I don't know why, it depends on how it's programmed. It's like this one, it shows up here and it doesn't disappear. That's really, really annoying. Unfortunately, there's not much you can do there, but so let me show you how this looks real quick. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and play some tennis. Yeah. I'm a winner. And Virtual Tennis is actually one of my my favorite games. When I had a Dreamcast, this was an awesome game. You know, and right here in the mobile device, it's amazing how you're able to do this on a mobile device nowadays. So as you can see, graphics are awesome, crisp, clear.
Player 2 to serve.
And sound is great when it's not blocked once again. So, oh, I'm gonna have to swipe. Well, nice hit, nice hit. Oh, obviously I'm not great at this game. So let's go back there. Okay. Now, for myself, I don't do a lot of games from the App Store. What I do love to do is emulators. And man, this thing is an emulating beast. The only problem is, I think because this program's old, it has problems with the LG. Like I can't get to the menu on this. I can't remove this, which really sucks. But boy, the performance on here is awesome. So if I could press start, that would help. Okay, let me just show you a little bit of this. One of my favorite games of all time, and I actually did a episode about ninjas, and this is my favorite. Yeah, so great there. Another emulator that I really enjoy is obviously the Nintendo, and wow, that one just looked really bad. So let's just open up Bart. Let's go here. Acclaim, yes. Oh yeah, let's go. Yes. No. Well, I can't start the game. But yeah, you get the idea. It's great for that. And then my favorite emulator, let me clear all this. My favorite emulator is MAME. I love MAME. It's amazing. So let me show you a little bit of a MAME action. Yeah. And really, if the only emulator, the only game I could run is MAME at the highest quality, then that's all I need. So let me show you some of this. I love the King of Fighters. I don't know if anybody remembers. Oh, well, everybody remembers that. But when it first came out, the very first one was King of Fighters 95, if I remember correctly. And man, it just performs really, really well on this. And the graphics, man, they're awesome on this QHD screen. And it's really hard to play with the virtual joystick, but just the fact that you're able to do this, it's unbelievable. Unbelievable. So, and then if you turn it over, man, experience is just unbelievable. You would have told me this would be available like 5 years ago. I don't know. I probably wouldn't. I think you're crazy or something. Or not 5 years ago, like 10 years ago. So yeah, I could play this all day. Well, if I don't get beat. Oh. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got beat. So, that is the wrap-up for the performance of the LG G5. As you can see, this thing is super duper fast. It's a very fast phone, and I hope the performance doesn't get worse over time. Maybe I'll do a follow-up a few months later. But if you want to know whether or not this is a fast phone, yes, it is very fast. You're not gonna have problems doing daily stuff. You're not gonna have problems gaming. Anything you can throw at it, it's gonna be able to handle. And also, even the fingerprint sensor, it's extremely fast. So, and if I put let me show you. Whenever I double tap there, and I put the wrong fingerprint right there, see, it scans it right away. And then when I put the right fingerprint, immediate. So very fast. So overall, don't worry about performance. This thing can handle it. So if you had any thoughts about the performance of this phone or another phone like the Galaxy S7 or the iPhone 6s, leave your comments below, because I'm not that rich where I could have like a lot of different phones available. But yeah, if you had any thoughts on performance or gaming or anything else, leave them below. And we'll see you on another LG G5 episode.
Thanks for checking out this episode. And as always, if you like these videos, be sure to click on the subscribe button. And for full written content, audio content, and additional geek stuff, head over to geekoutdoors.com, and I'll see you outdoors on the very next episode.